Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready. 50, green. Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 35 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Ready? Down. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Ready, set,
From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. We're going to 54. Wide in. Wait, take.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. There we go. Going to 53. There we go. Going to 53.
On the play fake, Dak exiting the pocket right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A first down throw for Prescott. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
There you go. Wide in.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Yeah! There we go! 40, 26.
Now, give to Davis. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go! 40. Hey, kill! 40, here we go, 46, 26.
Play fake. Prescott. That is caught, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
26.
Blue, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott now. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he'll take this one in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready?
On the handoff, this is Jacob. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for the Packers. Pickup of 46 yards.
Watch out now. 52. Here we go. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Flush to his right. He can't get away, and he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
52 blue. Green jack. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take pride in.
Dak going to push this one forward. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take pride in.
Now Prescott out quickly here to Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie.
Yeah, it's just a really bad decision, Mike. I'm not really sure what he saw there. The top of his drop, things looked a little cloudy, at least from up in the booth. So Down on the field, he's just got to regroup, take what's there, especially early in the game. You don't want to turn the ball over and put yourself behind.
Love to throw it on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down throw for Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, first and 10 now from the 36. Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Rolling right. That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal range. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Okay, right? Yellow, 43. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. That one hot. He finds Golden. And he's going to have the Packers first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break.
Here we go. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 14, Cowboys 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Avante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11.
Hey, 47.
And the Cowboys first down.
26.
Dak can throw it here on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
This is Blue. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. On the ground, this is Davis. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46! Here we go, 40, 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Go to 54, go to 54, line in, 47. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 2.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and They get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Left side, punt by Lamb.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
They'll take over first and 10.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That complete to Jacobs. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of
They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers.
first down.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I can break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
First down, Packers.
Get put.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On second down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Blaster, sit. Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the
It's
drive.
a gain of 6. And a Packer first down.
Ready. Red 38.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah! 26.
No play action. It's Prescott. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he will have the Cowboys first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Wide in. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we 26.
To throw is Dak. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 more yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. They're wide in. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott again. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The offense goes with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
2nd down, Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Point conversion.
47. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Gain of 14.
Love, forced out wide. Now he'll run. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Running is Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
First and goal.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.